What's up, guys? Aaron here, Simon Says Farms, and I just want to say congratulations to Daniel and the family over at Arms Family. They have goat babies. We don't. So yes, it's correct. Baby goats are here for the season, not here on Simon Says Farms, but they are over at the Arms Family. They had an amazing quad delivery a few days ago. Based on his video, it seems like everything went very well. Maybe with a little bit of cold temperatures. They were concerned about that, which I totally agree. We too get concerned about cold temperatures come winter once our baby goats show up. So based on that conversation, I wanted to share a few things with you guys if you're interested. I know some of you that have been around here a while know our warming barrels. I'm gonna show you that, and I'm also gonna show you our old feeding system for when we had to bottle feed a few babies back in the beginning. Now with quads, Daniel's 100% correct. More than likely, he will have to supplement or bottle feed some of those babies. Now, Houston might be super excited about bottle feeding, but there may be a point where if you're having baby goats and you can't keep up with the bottle feeding, this system might help you out. So I'm gonna go get a couple things and I'm gonna show you what we got here. Yeah, you guys, why did you take all your hay out of the feeder already? Oh, goodness. Like, why? Why do we do this? Let's keep it in the feeder, okay? Ugh, crazy girl. Yep, that wasn't supposed to happen. All right, so I haven't used this thing in years, but it's very, very cool. With our old bottle feeding system. So, as you can see here, it's one of those big coolers you would see at like a football game or a soccer game. So it's got a couple things to it. Okay, Moose, I see you over there. So basically, got a whole bunch of nipples, all right? So these are the little nipples that go on the end, all right? Then it's got a little bit of a hose, and then on the end, this is the key part. This is like a little valve. So when the goat sucks on the little nipple here, and pulls milk up to here and gives up and is like, I can't get any milk, and walks away, then comes back a few minutes later and sucks, all this milk doesn't fall back down. It's a little one-way valve. It's got a little ball in the end of it. So all these nipples go in these holes that we drilled on the inside of the feeder, right? They're big holes here. And then on this side, they're little holes. So you don't drill the big hole all the way through when you build it, right? So that one's good. Put in another one. Like I said, haven't used this thing in years, so we'll kind of put it back together for you, right? There's another one. Put this one in. There's another one. So what we used to have to do, we would actually fill this. You could use, you know, you could ask 10 farmers and get 11 different answers. We used to actually use whole cow milk from the store. $2.99 a gallon at Walmart. And yeah, that's what we used to use. You can use milk replacer. Not a huge fan of it, but in a pinch, it definitely works. If you have a cow, you can obviously get milk from there. If you have a goat that only had a single baby, you might be able to get a little from there. She's got plenty of milk. So here it is, right? It's got 8 nipples on it on both sides, 4 on each side. You could fill this with almost 3 gallons, 5 gallons. I don't know, somewhere around there. 3 to 5 gallons of milk. We even used to have to drop ice cubes in it when it started to get too warm to keep the milk cooler. But you can also warm the milk in the beginning and drop it in there, and it'll keep the milk warm. And now the goats basically have milk whenever they need it. It's not based on you showing up for feed time and they like attack you, even though attacking baby goats is super cute. But as they get older, they can eat whenever they want. So now this bungee cord, what we did here, the bungee cord went over the top like this a little bit, something like that, right? And then we attached it down to like all the way down to you can't even see what I'm doing. We attached it down to a piece of plywood that sat on the base so they wouldn't knock it over, because they do tend to knock it over a lot. Or put a big weight on the top. But you don't want them pushing the weight off either. But this thing, very, very useful back in the day when we had to bottle feed a whole bunch of babies. We learned it from another farmer. He had like 7 of these, all throughout, hundreds of little baby goats. And they just every day, multiple times a day, we're topping this off with milk. Walmart does look at you funny when you leave with like 20 gallons of milk, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Let me show you the next thing. Now this one's dirty because it's not ready for the season yet. Now this is also another cool concept. I have so much respect for the fact that Daniel and his team there, his family, the goats just go completely natural. Like, they just have their goats in the field. That is super cool. We do not do that. We have our goats in the barn here. We have kidding pens. We know their delivery dates based on ultrasounds. We test their ligaments, and we put them in their birthing stall about a day or two, right when we feel their ligaments in the back of their tail starting to soften. That means we know babies are within like 24 to 48 hours. Plus, we also stream live 24/7, so we have hundreds, if not thousands, of people watching, some of which have been watching for years. They can almost see signs of labor. So we know when they're all, and we're in the barn there to help. We've had backwards babies, upside down, breech, we've had them all, and we will assist to help the birthing happen. Totally respect the way you guys do it. Pretty awesome. If I'm correct, I'm gonna go backwards. We have a mom here pregnant with quads. We're actually extremely nervous about her because I'm not a fan of quads. They get tangled. And she's a Toggenburg, so she's a big girl. Go check him out on Daniel's page. I'll link his video either in the description or at the end of this video. I'll also link the video on how this was made. 55-gallon blue barrel. Little door cut out. Down at the bottom completely cut off, right? Up here, I just used a piece of pegboard to block my electrical wiring. But under here is the wiring from this cord that connects to a light bulb. A light bulb socket, right in there. And we just add a red heat lamp. You can buy them at Tractor Supply for chickens, the big 250 watters. We add the heat lamp. We have a switch in here, not very electrically, I should upgrade this. Electrical tape, it would be way better than duct tape. We will upgrade that for this year. Switch turns it on and off, and we just have a outlet on the end to plug it in. So after the babies are born, we turn this on. So when it's super, super cold out at night, they can go inside down there. The mom can't get in, right? You don't want the mom getting in there. You want the babies to have their little warm time. And it's perfect. We have like eight or 10 of these. We have one for every mom. So the electric bill is a little through the roof during the kidding season, but all the babies get dry real quick and stay nice and warm. So once again, I just want to say congratulations to Daniel and those quads. They're super, super cute. And you know, we're getting ready for our kidding season. And if you're interested in learning how to build this, I'll link that video here. And if you want to go see Daniel's quads, you can check out this video here. Have a great day. I gotta put this back so I don't lose it. Okay, goats. Yep. All right. Oh, we're gonna need this too. Heated water bucket. We're gonna need that soon. It's gonna go over here.